If you weren't a comedian, what would you be?
Homeless.
Okay.
Comedy is paying the rent. Comedy is paying for the food. Comedy is paying.
What's good, guys? It's your girl Kyrah Gray, and welcome to the Just Laugh Man podcast, where I invite your favorite creators, comedians, your favorite internet personalities, and we get them to talk about the stuff that made them funny in the first place. Yeah, we've got one of my dearest friends and colleagues. It's Mr. Eddie Kadi on the couch, guys. Why? Feel.
That's really good.
Thank you.
I think that is like because you've worked out the budget and you said, I'll do it. And I think that's phenomenal. Because
that's so rude.
Because I know most of the budget went on this set. Because look at this set. Kai, come on, man.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much. Look at the chairs.
The chairs are yellow.
They're
do you know how
yellow,
expensive? Listen. Do you know how expensive yellow chairs are?
Yellow chairs are mad expensive.
Literally.
That's why I had to I had to make the gun with my mouth.
Came to the podcast.
You came to the podcast. Just Laugh, man. Podcast.
This is real cool.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
I'm so excited that you're here, man. I can't remember the last time I saw you. I think it was a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Yeah.
It was Tyler's listening party.
I didn't even know you were a fan of Tyler like that. So it makes me happy. It makes me happy that you was a fan of Tyler. But you're also a fan of somebody else that walked into that space. Yeah. Who's that? Who's the artist?
Bro, do you know? Don't do
Who's
that.
the artist?
I'm K1 walks in. Yeah.
Okay, and then what happened?
I'm a fan. Don't do that. I'm a fan of K1.
Yeah.
And I've been a fan of K1 since like Cinderella times.
Crazy.
These new fans don't even know
you
these
turned
tunes.
into a pumpkin.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
Do you know what it was? I basically sometimes I have to tell myself, relax.
Yeah.
Like, so instead of like going up and saying hello to people, I kind of just tell myself, just freeze. Like, because I think that no one can see me if I'm frozen.
And you will see. The thing is, before you told yourself just freeze, your head bubbled. So as K1 walked in, because we were talking, and K1 walked in, you went, and I saw it. And
that's not what I did. Don't do that.
Listen, I saw it as your friend. I turned around and I said, just stop, calm down.
No, that's not what you said, Eddie. What did you say?
That's what I remember saying.
That's not what you said.
If it came across different, I was just trying to do something for you.
This is what happened, yeah. I was talking to Eddie, yeah. I looked to my side. I saw K1. I said, wait. I froze. Eddie said, calm the down. I didn't do anything. I never said anything. He said, calm the down. I said, what did I even do? I didn't even do anything.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah.
You said, calm the
down.
The
reason that was important was because if I didn't say it with those words running next to each other, you wouldn't have. So, but then you balance. But anyway, yeah. So I didn't know.
But all I did was freeze. That's what actually. I was like, so what? If I actually bugged out, what would you have even said to calm me down?
I don't know. That would have been your business.
You see?
I mean, it would have been your business, and then you're on the shade borough, and I'll be like, I tried. There's people that if I see them like, I'll bug out.
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Well,
like, raw Michael. This is a surprise.
Is that how you'd react if you saw Michael Jackson?
He was gone. You know the ones.
Just like that. Not the fact that he's risen from. So if someone had risen.
Okay, so that's different.
From the floor.
If I knew somebody shouldn't be here and they rose up, all heaven will break loose.
Okay, because you just said raw, Michael.
I'll start speaking in tongues.
Okay.
Shendera shendaba bosa rakababa.
Wow.
Yeah. You'll feel it from the east, the north, the south.
That was.
Yeah.
I felt something in here,
what we
man.
say as Africans, back to sender.
Yeah.
Refund. Nah, man.
No, you're so down.
How did we get from Tyler K1 to
know.
Michael Jackson rising from the
But
dead?
I am a fan of Tyler, man. I think Tyler's incredible.
It's good music, man. It's good music.
Fantastic music. And we are going to get into all of that.
Yeah.
But before we get into it, I like to do a cheeky little game, a little icebreaker. Do you know what I mean? Oh.
Okay.
It's called Cancel or Crown. So I'm going to give you something. Could be a person. It could be a trend. It could be a theme. Anything. And you're going to tell me if you would cancel it or crown it.
Okay. Do I have to give a reason or I just...
Give me a reason, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Couples who make Instagram accounts for their babies.
Cancel them completely.
Right now. Eradicate.
Go. That child hasn't even showed you personality. That child hasn't got no choice. Now you've exposed them to the world and they don't even want to be seen.
Do you know what I hate? When they comment back. Like they'll comment as the baby.
No. This
Love
account,
you, mommy.
No. Even crazier than that. This account is run by the mom. No. You don't say.
You don't say.
It's run by the baby.
It's run by...
The baby created it in the placenta. That's what the baby did. The baby was typing, sliding in DMs on its way to the egg. I don't understand. Absolutely
Cancel that. That's absolutely insane. All right. Gifting crystals to solve real problems.
Shindara. Bosa. That means cancel where I come from.
Imagine like you said that you're going through something and someone said, here's some amethyst.
There's rice at home.
Here's some, there you go.
There's rice at home. So you want me to now send my problems into the crystal?
Yeah. I think
if my solution is also going there by mistake.
Chakras.
No.
You don't believe in the chakras?
God is my chakra.
Amen. Amen.
Me cancel anything that crystal. No, we're cancelling that. We're cancelling that.
Okay, crystals. All right.
It's the crystals that got me all discombobulated.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's completely understandable. Playing music out loud on a bus or train.
So, is there anything that we can crown? I'm just waiting because this is what you call cancel culture. Are you insane? Playing music and loud on the bus, talking loud. Why do I know about your situation? Why do I know you got -5
Why do I know about your booty call last night?
It's insane.
It's nuts.
No, cancel those people. In fact, they shouldn't get on the bus. In fact, you know what? Leave them outside. Since they like being loud, leave them up in a hill somewhere.
Let them all be loud together in an environment.
Let them feel themselves.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know who I appreciate? I appreciate the people that strap a speaker to the bicycles and ride around because that's different. Because you're in, like, you might interrupt me, you might bother me for a second.
I don't know about that.
Do you know?
I think if you're going to do that, might as well get a job in central London. Riding tourists around.
Oh my gosh. I saw a Jamaican one the other day. There was I swear to God, I've never in my life seen a Jamaican one. He was playing reggae. I said I would. Yeah. I said I want to.
Because I'll do that.
Yeah.
I did. I used to use those as an intro to my show back in one of my earliest like one-man shows. What are they called? The little that was I'll get on stage with them. So I'll be ridden in them, yeah. But I'll get a different comedian to ride me on.
See, this is why you are who you are.
It's fantastic.
100%. You should bring that back. I think that's no.
Life is different now.
Okay. Oh, they're expensive now, man. They're like.
Doesn't matter. Image.
Oh, okay.
Not everything that's expensive looks good, you know. Can we just keep this real? It might be misleading.
You said image. People who clap when the plane lands.
Crown. Do you know what crown? Because listen, man, life is precious, you know.
No, honestly,
I like it. Do you know what? I only used to see that when I landed in Africa. I never used to see it anywhere else, but now I'm starting to say, because you know what? Listen, we've heard stories.
Exactly.
I'm saying.
I think back in the day, I used to be like, "Why are you lot clapping, man? Like, do you think I clap when I get off the bus?" Like, I used to get really irritated, but now I'm like,
no, it's fine because you don't know what they're going for. They're never telling us.
You have no idea. No idea.
Also, I think we should clap for the hosts. The air hostess when they're doing their whole thing at the start, the safety. We should clap straight after that. They're not appreciated enough. Because what happens is when they start explaining safety, we all put our headphones on. We're saying the goodbyes to our families. That's when you need to hear it.
Yep.
A man is saying, in case of incasity, this is how you can save yourself. And you're talking about, bro, let me talk to the man there.
He said, anyway, so
let me take selfies.
Let me get my playlist.
Crown.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so Eddie.
Yes, my dear.
You've done a lot, man. And I don't think people understand how much you've done for the culture. Not just in comedy, but like entertainment as a whole. Like not even just in the UK, internationally. Like you're a big name. Do you know what I mean? You're not a small man in this game. So when did you first start doing comedy?
Comedy started not long after I finished uni. So prior to that, my first actual performance was at university, but not as a stand-up.
Snap.
Yeah, come on. It works out, innit?
It does.
Out. You got to give it. Yeah. Did you still study though?
Yeah, I was studying drama and I had a module in comedy.
See, that even aligns. To be fair, I was doing media technology, so there was some sort of, but not on stage. It was not a stage course.
Okay, yeah.
But I was part of the ACS, the African Caribbean Society. So we hosted a showcase and I just loved it. But that was the first time because I used to conduct meetings as part of the ACS because it's just funny that like all the sort of African Caribbeans, Asians as well will be there, students will all get together and have fun, but then sometimes we'll hold debates like before podcasts.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
Exactly. So,
remember what life was like?
Listen.
Because honestly, in uni, I was a creative officer at ACS in ACS as well. So we used to, we went crazy with that.
And not everyone can talk. That's what I loved about before.
Yeah, only smart.
Yeah, it's like the mic is not on you or no one's pointing at you to talk.
Exactly.
And sometimes you start talking, everyone's like, boo.
That's so peak. That's sharp, man.
Yeah. You know what's mad, yeah? It's the thing, yeah. When people thought of uni, they thought, it must be like Oxford and Cambridge.
Oh, no.
Not some unis, boy.
Nah, man.
Some unis was just South London, East London.
100%.
Moving to this particular part of town.
100%.
But the behavior came with them. Shut up, man.
Shut up, man.
Listen, first class students, you know, they're not very smart, but when they turn it on, so that's what it used to be. So for me, because I used to host these shows, it was like we couldn't afford certain comedians. Me and my friend Camilla hosted it. And,
That's so sick, man.
And it was the first time I went on stage to host, and it was fun. And then people start coming to me. I remember these two girls came to me and they were like, we go to Brunel University, love to have you come to our uni. And I said, oh, no, I'd love to, because it was fun. And they asked me how much I charge. I lost my mind. I said, charge? What?
Payment?
And that was, and that was the start of it. But like, in terms of stand-up was after I finished uni, and then I had a job. I was working for this multimedia company, like a small family company. But then I used to like sing funny songs when I used to host, like Parking Attendant,
Pound
the Jam,
yeah.
know them songs there. And then Kojo asked me to come to his comedy club, and I came on and I performed Pound the Jam and Parking Attendant. But I was talking about culture and the songs that people loved it, and it kind of felt.
That's
felt
so
nice.
I remember like just actually rinsing those songs. Like it's good. And it's so nuts.
I didn't even know how effective it was until later on. You know, people still say to me now, it's like different generations. Someone said to me the other day, my son's 9 and he loves your song. I'm like, it's still, people are still consuming it now.
Of course.
Like, it was, proper, man. Proper nice.
So would you say, like, because I want to ask you what you would say are some of your biggest accomplishments? Would you say like songs like that are still trending till now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Without knowing it as well. I think my biggest accomplishments accomplishments. Hey, English. You know, there's a lot of acapella. Yeah, no, but definitely my biggest achievements, they come from things that I didn't even think about too much. It's really just a line, it's just a part of me. Like those songs are you know, really good. Of course, the O2 is a thing because it was part of me breaking through a lot of fear and being part of a clique of people just to show when we come together. Hosting the O2 is nuts, you know. Stuff. Yeah.
Like, do you sit there sometimes and think?
I do.
I hosted like.
You know what it is? It's also thinking about how brave it was and not giving a damn.
Not giving a heck.
Not giving a heck. Not
18,000 people and you're.
I don't care. Let's go.
Let's go.
Those achievements for me really mean a lot. Being a part of just the journey of Afrobeats and getting to the crescendo of the Afrobeats chart show, like was a wonderful thing. Like the list goes on, man.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
Even
when we did the O2, like you were a big reason why I felt so calm.
Really?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like you really helped. And I think I don't think people understand how important a host is. And like how important it is to do that job well. Yeah. And you did it so well.
Thank you.
That like the energy was high. Do you know what I mean? So I really like.
And I appreciate that, Kai, because I think when you're a host, it's almost like it's your house and then you have guests. If you have guests, the guests have to be comfortable. They become priority. So like, it's not for me to shine. It's for me to make sure that the audience is always ready for the next performer.
100%.
Because that's your moment. I've dealt with both sides. So as a performer, and I've got a set on that particular show, that 20 minutes is the world to me at that moment in time. And if someone doesn't set it up properly for me, listen, I've been brought onto stage in some remote places around the world where in Africa, and a man said, we don't know if this guy is Congolese or British, but it's for you people to decide. Hey, Congo boy, come on stage. What? Yeah.
Listen, some people actually take the mick, you know. Yeah. One of my first like big shows, and it's not even big, it was like 100+ people, which for me at the time was like, rah.
Of course.
The host went on, and he was like, I've never seen this girl perform. She might be shit, innit? But like, make some noise.
See, I got to appear. Like after you do that, I do the performance, I will appear in the middle of the night. I will appear before
100%.
Like Michael Jackson.
Even now, like sometimes he comes to me and he's like, oh, remember when I put you on that show? And I'm like, the show that you disrespected me at. Don't piss me off, man.
You put me off.
You put me off. And I smashed it as well. And I'm so happy I did.
That's the thing.
Honest to God.
That's the thing,
that really would have ruined my day.
It's important. People don't realize though. People just see the performances and then we come off stage, hey, my name's Eddie Kadi, good night.
Yeah.
Like what happens before that, how you're prepped, you know, the weeks before, the work you're putting, you know, for those moments. And that's why it's annoying when someone goes, you just come do a quick funny 10 minutes. Come and do a quick, what? Do you know how long it's taken for someone to put together that 10 minutes? To be able to make individuals and strangers laugh. It's a different craft.
Come to this banqueting hall where everyone's eating a 3-course meal and I'm just going to throw you in between the gospel singers. Just make someone laugh. Sometimes I'm like, I've got to go all the way over here. I've got to go to the outskirts where they haven't seen black people in years and do a show. But
you're the revelation.
Yeah, man. Those are the people that will like they'll buy tickets when they see your name
Absolutely.
again. Those are the people that are watching. So it's definitely important. When do you think you found your voice in comedy? Like, is it something that you feel like took a while, or did you find it straight away?
That's a dope. I don't think I've ever been asked that question.
Yes.
You're collected in it. This is good. Like, I think it was less of a finding my voice in comedy. It was more being comfortable in the things I wanted to talk about. I think even from, you know, not being born in this country and coming at a young age and learning the language, I think I was always trying to find my voice. And once I understood that, no, you don't need to find your voice. It's there. It's been there. Just be that is what made me unique. So it wasn't about trying to be a certain way. I knew, as I've always been as a young kid in school, not giving a heck when someone speaks to me in English, I don't understand what they're saying. I spoke to them in Lingala, bro.
Period.
Now we're both ruined. Now we're both lost.
Now none of us understand.
Now we both do sign language. How about that? It was that. I think when I got to comedy, it was more finding the platform for that same voice to flourish. That's what it was for me. And I always remember, though, 2006, and I'd been doing comedy for a little under a year or a year, something like that. And I was at the Black Entertainment Comedy Awards. I got nominated for Best Newcomer. And he had all these guys there that, you know, I admired, you know, like Richard Blackwood was there, Gina Yasher, I remember seeing her there, all these other faces, Angela Marr. And then I won that in front of these people. It was such a wonderful feeling. I think at that point it's like, I'm being heard.
Yeah, that's such a moment, man.
Yeah, man, that was encouraging, because even with my dad, who said, what are you doing in this life? So when I won, you know, Africa, they love accolades.
Yeah, he said,
so
what?
When I won, I said, okay, this is interesting. This can go somewhere, man. And that was a great start.
Oh, I love that, man. So would you say that comedy is something that you found, or found you?
Comedy found it.
It found you.
Oh my gosh, I was hiding. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Like, I think I've spoken to you about this, and a few others. Like, I'm still hiding. I think it's still finding me. I've got other friends here. Like, you know, sometimes we have conversations. Like, for example, like you be like, "Raw, yeah." Even you lot's generation, like with Andrew Mansa and Gbemi and all that, you know, sleep in the clubs.
Yeah,
and it's a real thing, but it's a beautiful thing. And I've never been that. And a part of me wishes I could put more of an effort. But it's like, I remember the first time on stage, I was shook. I remember the last time I was on stage, I was shook, right? And like moments where it's like, oh, you know, go on tour, I'm shook. Like, go and do stand up on television. It's like every time you say I stop. I don't want to do it. But you know, in the back of your mind, it's saying, get on that stage. You know, you get on that stage and it's amazing and it's a great feeling. So like, it found me, man. Even at uni, I didn't plan to be a comedian. Once I was done, I was still loving to host, but comedy wasn't that part. So it's like, it's still trying to find me, man. Hide and seek on a madness. Hide and seek, bro.
Hide and seek is killing me. I do think, like, do you know what it is? You've gotten to a point where you don't, it's not that you don't need to like exercise that muscle, because you always need to exercise that muscle. But I feel like it's not a problem for you to test out material if you need to. You can put a show on and test out your material if you need to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like you're at a stage in your career where you don't need to be exercising as much as we are, because you've done so much already, and you have so much.
But you say that, but then, and I think it goes to the question of chasing greatness.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know what I mean? And
100%.
I think greatness says to me that the biggest are still exercising those muscles.
Of course.
Yeah,
don't stop.
Like,
But like the way we sleep there,
I know, but I
you
feel
don't
like,
need to be sleeping over.
Yeah, but that hunger is important to maintain, I reckon. You know, because look, Mo is a great example. I've seen Mo will be like, yeah, tour just done, next tour next week, boy.
Yeah.
When did you write it? Last night. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's, you know, and if he's on tour, he'll still put on the comedy brunch, or he'll still put on this other show.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like that passion there, and just relentless in growth.
Because even the way you say like Mo will do a brunch, or he'll go on tour, you can do that. Do you know what I mean? And I think where me, Andrew and Bemi, we'll be banging Top Secret, because we're testing out new material. That's the way we test out material. So I don't want you to feel like, sometimes I feel like even when we speak and you're like, oh, you lot exercising that muscle, boy. I'm like, you are too, just in a completely different way, because we're still trying to get to that point that you lot are at. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Thanks for that. That was that therapy.
You're welcome. That's what we're here for, man. You just laugh, man. You know what I mean? That's not. If you weren't a comedian, what would you be?
Homeless.
Okay.
Homeless. Comedy is paying the rent. Comedy is paying for the food. Comedy is paying. Listen, I don't know. If I wasn't in entertainment,
Would you rap?
absolutely not.
I think you got a rapper's voice, you know?
I think I do too. But that makes two of us. And that's not enough to sell any CD, any stream. 2 streams.
No, you just need to get on the track and say,
What's that? Come on now, Cookie Monster. It's not gonna
no,
happen.
it's Eddie. Oh, what?
So do I have to change my voice to be a rap? Why can't I
No,
rap?
but I think naturally, like when you're not projecting, your voice is quite raspy. So if
Okay, so
like,
if I'm gonna be a rapper, yeah, I'm not gonna be a gangster rapper.
oh, we're gonna be.
I'm gonna be like Will Smith.
Oh, don't piss me off.
Why not? He's
No,
successful because
No,
also,
I love that.
Oh yeah.
No, but I mean, like, I don't see you being like.
Oh, that's remember. Don't piss me off.
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, I'm
I
not.
let that go over my head. Like, you didn't
It's
believe me.
alright. Will's great. I know Will's great.
I thought you meant he's not a great rapper.
No,
and I thought
Will Smith's
she's
incredible.
about to get cancelled because there's no crown there.
I'll never say that. Will Smith is incredible.
He's just a nice guy and happy guy.
So you just wanna be like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to the shop, picking up some milk. That's what. That's
No.
oh
th-
no.
th- Why would I put that? I'm not a gangster.
Sorry.
That's gangster.
Sorry, that's gangster. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I just want to be able to go. I'm going to the shop picking up some milk. Hey,
Hey.
the milk is nice. Oh,
Woo, okay.
come on, step on it, and then obviously the hips
Yeah.
don't lie.
With some cereal, some
I
Cheerios.
I will not be doing hip hop rapping. I'll be doing
don't wanna-
hips,
hops.
hips,
Just
hops.
or just hips.
hips hops,
Hips hops.
hips hops.
There's a bit of like just nice hip hop,
hips hops.
polite hip hop.
Yeah, but I think also I did my part for rap. Pound the Jam was a rap song.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, you're backing up the wrong tree.
This
The
spotlight's
fault is
on me.
No,
No,
spotlight.
it's for food.
That was written after.
Was it?
Yeah, I wrote it.
Is it? Are you lying? Or is,
No,
okay.
no, my truth is my
No,
truth.
you're cold though.
Football was really a passion of mine. I really thought, I'm going to make it, but I would have loved to make it. I used to play all the time. I played for some teams when I was younger and stuff. And in my school team, there was a region team at some stage, but it's just like most young people, people say, oh yeah, I tore a ligament. That weren't me. My dad said, you are not playing football, bro.
Did he?
Yeah, going to university. It's all right. It worked out for the best.
It did actually work. We worked out.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
now look at you. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Ah.
Exactly.
Right. So everyone knows that your dad is a big part of your life.
Yeah.
And apparently he was one of your biggest fans.
Yeah, he wasn't
when you
at
were on
first.
Strictly.
Oh yes, he was there. He came to watch.
How did you tell him you were doing
Do you know
Strictly
what,
Come
yeah?
Dancing? Did you? Were you both just there like, well, yeah.
No, my dad. What, me and my dad look at you and go, come on, son. Move it, come on.
That's how you have to do it.
But so you're trying to say, when I told my dad about shit, it was at a Lovers Rock party. That's not Wagwanu. No, that's not what happened.
Right.
No, do you know what? I think, of course, the early stages of my life, like just stand up and comedy and entertainment, it went over his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We haven't had anyone successful from that space in our family. Also, it's like all these opportunities for you to become all these great things that you choose this. Do you know what I mean? But the moment he tapped in and realized, oh, these are opening doors, and you almost educate your parents, innit? You're almost educating them that all the other things that are possible. So by the time we got to Strictly, he was just like, what?
That's nuts.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
like, that's crazy. Like, but that was the same for my siblings, because it's a massive show. It's a big institution.
Oh, just
But we definitely did it. He did it.
If you
I didn't say
haven't-
that I'm gonna be on Strictly. He goes, oh, song, song. Make sure you represent that. No,
Yeah.
he didn't do that.
You didn't do that?
He quietly came and watched.
Oh.
I'm telling you, man, he worked.
You weren't in the rehearsals. I know you have to do it like this.
Absolutely no.
No?
I'll tell you what he did do. Yeah, so I think he came with my sister and he met Les Dennis. So he met Les, and Les Dennis is like, if you grew up in the 90s, family fortune is a big deal.
Yeah.
So this is the first time my dad meeting him. I said, Les, this is my dad. Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Kadi. Oh, your son. And my dad goes, do you have the fortune? And I said, Dad. He said, Les, do you have the fortune? I said, Dad, at no point during family fortune did Les Dennis ever utter those words. Do you have the fortune?
Do you have the fortune?
And of course, Les, when we were, he said, nice guy. He goes, I think I do. And my dad goes, I thought so. Like, come on, man. What's happening here?
Come
You are
on.
basically freestyling now. This is.
I think I do.
I think I do.
That is what. Yeah, there we go.
But it's just special. It was nice.
Oh, I love that, man. So What was your dad's reaction when you told him that you wanted to be a comedian?
Oh, all types. Everything but the reaction I wanted.
Yes, of course.
It was disappointment. It was, why are you doing this? What is the reason behind this? Like, when did this even come about? You know? And funny enough, now he says, "Oh, I took this from my granddad because he's such a great storyteller." Did this granddad not exist at the time
when I told you
existed?
originally? Yeah, exactly.
But you know, it was more of, there were like so many opportunities that you went to university to come back and tell me you're going to be a comedian. And you have to understand where I come from. Comedy is seen more as a slapstick.
Yeah.
Then, like, people are celebrated, don't get it twisted. But in terms of stand-up, it's not a big stand-up country anyway, Congo, right? So a lot of the time, it's more like characters coming on, painting their faces. So my dad said, this is a problem here. You know what I mean? But he didn't see all the opportunities and the doors that would open. But weren't trying to come to my shows. I always say this is my stand-up. You know, when he finally came and he saw the people, I know he was doing the maths.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've seen that joke. That joke is so funny.
Listen,
man.
he was nodding, not realizing he's counting the money.
And he realized, he said, wow,
"Hey,
20.
the mortgage is paid." Gosh, in the system. But but it was a gradual understanding, because once again, you know, immigrant parents, they have dreams. They want their sons to become so much bigger than them, so they don't have to suffer the way they did, right?
Yeah.
It's like, comedy's not it. It's not going to do that. You know, become a doctor, lawyer, accountant, have some respect and make all this money.
What's a moment between you and your dad that you'll always remember? Like, you'll never forget it.
Okay, so I got to uni, and my first semester I was still commuting. But uni was vibes, man. And I felt like I was missing out. So what would happen is I'll go home, come back the next day, and in the course, everyone's like, yeah, last night's, what's it called? Whatever party was fantastic. I felt like I was missing out. So I was like, listen, I need to, you know what I mean? I need to move out of here. I needed to find an angle. And every angle was shut, boy. So I said, I want to move out. My dad was like, no, it's not happening. It's down the road. You're wasting money. Why would you want to move out? You have a home here. You're going to waste money. It was all that talk. And then I heard everything, but I was determined. So I already applied for halls, innit, of residence. I collected my keys. And I remember my parents went to church on that Sunday, and I was ill, so I couldn't go. And then when they left, I packed and left. I escaped from Alcatraz. Yeah, and and you know, when you're in the first year of university, that student loan, you think, ooh.
Oh, you think, what? Let me go to Pizza Hut today.
Yo, I called that taxi. It was a 7-seater that I didn't need. I just needed to feel like I was moving. So I packed a couple of the bags I had in there and made my way to uni. I did it for my dad for about 2-3 months. Like, I wasn't coming home either. My sisters are obviously telling to me, look, this brother, you and him, it's over. Like, my mum was also disappointed. My mum, I could hear from her. So it was like, I didn't hear from my dad. And then one day I just got a phone call. And then he said, I'm coming to your uni. So my dad turned up. And it was just like, he just hugged me. It's just like how he gave me a hug. And then he gave me this brown envelope and there was money inside. And it was just like, how's it going? I was like, fine. And he just gave me some advice. We sat for a while to show me around. I showed him around the halls of residence, and then he just left. And that for me said, like, it was like acceptance.
Yeah.
It was a moment like, I felt like, all right, do you know what? He trusts me. I think that's one of the biggest things for a boy, especially like if you have a relation with your father, or just a child in general, like, because the one person you look up to then goes, you're good enough. Like, you can, and I'm assisting you. I think that for me it's a moment I always remember.
I think that's so important, man. Because I feel like during those 3 months, he was probably fighting his own stubbornness
so.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was like,
oh yeah.
But he was proud of you. And I think that's
what I needed to hear. I think stubbornness as a parent is a thing where you gotta fight. You gotta fight it off, man, because it can really create long-term problems that you don't even need. And that's what 100%. I'm learning as a father.
100%.
You know what I mean?
So I'm glad you bring up being a dad, because you are a dad.
I'm a father.
You're a father.
I'm a father, man.
What was your first thought when you realized you were becoming a dad?
Why, God? Can't you see my schedule? Look at my schedule. Look at what I've got to do today.
Yeah, no, imagine.
Yeah, it was that. Dread. You don't even think you're ready. But then I had friends who were already parents.
Yeah.
And even speaking to my parents and telling them I'm expecting a child, and them calming me down and almost like being, like, this is part of life kind of thing, right? And I've come to understand that nobody's ever ready, but also if you lead with love, that's all you need. All you need is just be present and have love. everything else will fall into place. That's what I've learned in my short space of time being a dad.
How is being a comedian even tied into that? Like, do you think like you have more patience now? Like, what kind of dad are you? Are you like a strict dad? Are you the
I'm a
fun
strict
dad?
dad.
Are you the...
I'm a strict fun dad. You know what? I think I'm like my dad. I think there's if I think about it now, I think there's a balance of me and my daughter. Like, I'm obsessed with my child. Being obsessed with I did, listen, skin to skin. You understand? From the hospital.
Oh,
I read this thing
course.
on Google. I said, what's this from? I touched it. I said, where's the super glue, yeah? But like, we've been like that, and watching my child grow, you know, it's, and let me be very clear, like, big shout out to her mom, because her mom is the real superhero, because a lot of the times I'm not there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And you know, those moments where you see your child changing, you know that there's a whole person there that's actually been and guiding those changes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for me, from the father's point of view, I think as happy and my child are together and obsessed, I've drawn the line. Whenever I see something that I'm like, if I don't nip this in the bud now, my friend, to me, I will switch lanes quickly on her, you know? I make sure when I have to switch straight, and I do talk to her, we sit down and we talk.
Yeah.
And when I first started doing that, it was like, I'll say something and you see her get all sad and I'll be like, oh man. And then but my stubbornness is like, if I now go and hug her, I will undo everything I've just said. So you wait and then you go, do you understand why daddy had to switch?
Yeah.
Like that. Yes, I do, cool. But from when she was a kid though, if she was crying as a baby and she'll be in the little car, I think she might be even 7 months, I stopped the car, boy. I come round to her side, I said, I think you should leave. Yeah. I said, and I know that child used to look at me. Yeah, that was me, Kyrah. I don't care if she understood or not. At some point, she will have to. I said, I think you should leave. You think I got time for this?
He said,
I got places to go. You're screaming. You don't even speak English. Yeah, you think I should respond to you? Yeah. Then when she got a bit older, she was shouting in the middle of the mall. I'll shout with her. If she cries, we cry together. Let's see who will be embarrassed first. Yeah. I double it. Yeah, it worked. It worked for me.
Does she know how funny you are?
I don't
think kids know.
Do you know what? Okay, so this happened, yeah. We were in, where were we? Southend. She was trying to make me do stuff, you know, the usual girly stuff. Daddy, can you do this thing, some nonsense TikTok stuff? So we're just doing it, we're doing it. And I'm just, yeah, Daddy, you're doing it wrong. And I did the next one. What about this one? I was like, you know, sometimes you think, bruv, if this is getting filmed and then it comes online, I'm going to, even you, my child, I'm going to finish. But you're doing it, innit? And then she laughed and she literally went, Daddy, no wonder why you're a comedian. In fact, no, she said, you really are a comedian. Aww. And I remember, I didn't know whether to cuss her or cry. Because it was a moment of pride for me. It was like,
that's really cute.
She knows what I do, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, so that was for me, it was like, oh, okay, cool. But I think she finds me funny. She laughs a lot.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I feel like most kids just don't know. Like my sister was like, okay, people that come to your shows, why?
Oh wow!
But like my little brothers would be like, oh, my friend asked if you're my sister, and I said yeah, and he said no, she's not. He didn't believe me, but then I showed him a picture of us, and he was like, and I was like, is it what? Swear down, what? Like, oh, a little street cred and that.
See, there's pride in that.
Yeah, so
there's pride. When I did Strictly, my daughter literally told the whole school. They went to the cinema, and I was told that when they got to the cinema, the man, she asked, because she'll hold the tickets. They asked for the tickets, and she said, I'm not giving this to you until you vote for my daddy. Yeah.
No, I really love that, man. And I really like, I don't know how to explain it, but like there's a level of admiration that I have for people that really are present in their kids' lives and they really go the extra mile. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like it makes such a difference. And you might not even realize how much that's building her.
For sure.
And how much of a foundation you've laid for her. I think growing up, it was a bit different for me because I didn't really have that relationship with my dad like that. There wasn't any foundation laid. So like the older I've gotten, it feels like I've been learning to walk by myself.
What do you think is the major thing that you missed out on? That you're now going, raw, I see it in my friends, but I don't see it in me.
It's hard to know what you've missed out on when you don't.
You don't know.
You don't know. I think having just someone there to say everything's okay and like you're good.
Yeah.
And having someone to show you like, this is the kind of man you should go for. This is the man you should stay away from. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't have that. I just kind of knew from like, what I saw, all right, I'm gonna stay away from that kind of man. That's all I kind of knew. Do you know what I mean? I've had to learn as I've gotten older and I've had to just figure it out by myself. So like when I do meet men like yourself and people who I work with and you're just it's so important for you to have that relationship with your daughter. I think it's so important, man. It's important to showcase that. So would you say that you understand your dad more now that you are one?
In everything, I understand. I get it. I understand the times when their hands were like this. The time when they say, what do you want? And I'm like, bro, man, I'm just asking how you are. Because those bills, you know what I mean? Yeah.
When they ask you to take something out of the freezer and you haven't done it.
Exactly.
Now I understand. When I get home after a long day and I haven't defrosted my...
Listen, when you're dealing with big people problems and then you've got this small rugrat
living rent free, doing nothing, and you couldn't take the meat out of the freezer,
complaining about life. So like, those are the things that I go, I understand, but I also understand like the planning. You know, why certain things are not possible. You know, even though, like, yes, I can do a lot more for my daughter, but why certain things are not possible? Like, I understand the pressure, but more importantly, the worries. Like, you want your child to be a certain way because they go out to the world and you don't know what's going to happen. So you're constantly explaining to them, you don't touch this, you say no to this, you're not hungry. I get all that. I used to think back in the day, you are a hater. You want me to starve until we get home and there's only rice at home. I get it now.
You can't eat from everyone.
Rice. You will not eat that McDonald's. You will not eat that rice and peas in that house. You will not eat the chicken because it's not ours. I get it now.
No, I do get it. You can't eat from everyone's house, man. The rice and peas would have been safe though, but like, I understand. Do you know what I mean? So you seem to have a problem with
No, I'm just saying, you know what I mean. I wanted to diversify the dishes.
Yeah, keep it to the jollof, man. You don't need jollof
from
the house.
Caribbean friends, so I wanted to diversify.
No, I get it. So would you say that comedy's helped you in a way to navigate your relationship with your dad?
Yeah, I think sometimes if I don't want to think about it, I think I got to stand up.
Write some jokes.
100%. I've turned, but it's a fact. Like when I talk about the resistance to my career, the stories are exaggerated because you want to make it funny, but those are real things. You know, when I talk about who I wanted to become, when I talk about the story of coming from Congo to here, like, and also, you know, a relationship and your parents asking you, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? All those things, you go to comedy because that's the relief. That's the story. That's how you explain the relationship. The reason why I talk about my dad a lot in my comedy or my mum a lot in my comedy because I really am a family person. And my family has really shaped me. I'll talk about my brother, you know what I mean? And I'll talk about my sister. You know, I have a joke when I say my dad, you know, I said to my dad I wanted to be a comedian and my sister turned up and said, Dad, I want to be a lawyer. That's the witch. Because suddenly you really wanted to showcase how great you are and how useless I am. You know what I mean?
So the clown and law. That's crazy. Yeah.
My dad said, look at the family lawyer and there's the family liar. But comedy in general is escapism.
100%.
For me. Get on that stage and it's therapy.
So do you and your dad speak about parenting now? Like have you ever sat him down and kind of like told him how you felt growing up?
I think before my child was even born, we had those conversations and he kind of prepped me as well. So it made life easier. And funny enough, most recently, we had a real heart-to-heart about just like what he really went through and how that's affected him as a father and the decisions that he's made. And I understood him a lot more than I've ever understood him. And I think for me, it's made me look at certain things and see him as someone's son as well, as someone's child. Yeah.
It's easy to forget that, you know, because I think even growing up, my mum was just my mum.
Yeah.
Like, that's just my mum.
Superhero, can do anything.
Like, you're an adult, you're my mum. And it's not until I started to get older and I was like, bro, like, you actually are, you're someone's daughter.
It helps a lot when you start thinking about it like that. It changes perspective and you understand certain decisions and you give them grace.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
I think it's really important because I do think that having those conversations with your parents, it really does heal you in a way.
Yes.
And sometimes all it takes is for you to sit down and tell them how you feel.
Yeah.
And like how certain things made you feel at the time and how like you might not even have that resentment anymore and you understand where they were coming from. And all it takes is a dialogue. Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't open that space up, you just go on.
It's hard because we're not used to having conversations sometimes or just hearing and not talking. So if you can break through that barrier, it opens a whole new like level of understanding and changes the whole relationship. Sometimes you just have to be a bit brave because then you'll realize, oh, he's not a monster. Like he's a human being. You know
was just stressed. He was just overwhelmed.
And it's now letting you know I was emotional. I felt like this, and you go, oh my God, we should do this more often.
Damn. Now, Eddie.
Yes.
I've got a game.
Oh, you love games.
I love a game. Okay. I do. I wanted to close on a game because I love music, as you know.
Oh yeah.
And who else to play this game with?
Come on.
The connoisseur himself.
Oh no.
Because people need to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Eddie's not just the funny man, he's the man you go to for music as well.
Don't come to me for music.
Yes, come to him for music suggestions. He's got it all. So this game, I call it Life Playlist.
Okay.
And I'm basically going to give you like 3 scenarios and I want you to create a 3-song playlist
Yes.
that would play in the background of these scenarios.
Oh.
Yeah?
Okay.
All right. Getting jumped.
Pow.
Yeah, I'm new to the beat. Pow! If you don't
Yeah.
know about, trust me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prodigy Firestarter.
That's good because
That
you're
one
going to throw some fun.
It's gonna be great because
fun.
you're getting jumped, and then that moment where you said, "I've had enough."
Yeah.
They are about to see a phoenix rising.
That's what you're gonna. Yeah, there we go. Wow.
Come on.
What about falling flat on your face in the middle of Westfields?
Oh my God, that's
nuts, isn't it? Like, what do
falling
you
flat
do?
on your face.
Yeah.
In the middle of Westfield, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the first song,
It's flat on your face.
I think the first song should be who sings and it was all yellow.
What the hell is that?
You know that?
It was
all yellow.
Guys, please comment down below if you know that song. Sing it again, Eddie.
And it was all yellow. I think. Okay, cool.
No, it was good. It was really good. That was really nice. Your singing voice is really nice. Yeah.
Okay, so Ozeba by Rema.
Ozeba. Why you're falling? Do you know what mine is?
Ozeba.
Do you know what mine is?
Go on.
If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. And you have to do that as you're getting up as well. Dust yourself off and try again. Do you know what I mean? I think that's sick.
Okay, I'm slipping, I'm falling.
Yeah, period.
I can't get up.
Can't get up. And can't get up. See, I think it makes everything better. And the last one, getting dumped on the big screen of a concert. Talking Coldplay, but this is instead of getting caught in an affair, they're seeing this. And then the girl walks off and you're there standing. And what song's gonna play as you've been left there alone?
You are not alone.
But you are.
You are not alone. Or Destiny's Child, the remix, when he say no.
Oh, I would have said Survivor. I'm a survivor. I ain't gonna get it. That's what you have to do to the camera.
Listen, you are not surviving this.
I will survive it. Incredible, man. Well, thank you so much for
My
being
pleasure,
here.
Kai.
I've
Thank
had
you.
the best time in this interview.
So have I.
Please come back. When you want to.
I need more than sweets.
Have some. You haven't even touched them.
You've
been trying. He's been trying not to snack because before we started, he had a packet of crisp and a sweet in each hand. So now he's been trying not to eat on camera.
I don't think you should share that.
Sorry. All right. So that wasn't necessary.
It's all in your head.
I know. Imaginations.
We should have puff next time.
Oh, please. Yeah, bring that.
No.
I must bring it.
I'm a guest.
I don't make puff, I make dumplings.
There's puff at home.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your family. Do you know what I mean? We're here to have a good time. And please stay tuned for the next episode of Just Laugh, Man podcast.